guys. My name is David Hatfield, and I'm the photographer here. The exhibit we're having tonight is Occupy 2011 Art of a Movement. Basically what the show is, they went and took some images of Occupy San Diego, its very first day. I had an idea and a goal of going down and capturing mostly one very, very unique image to really show the magnitude of what was going on, and the size and the amount of people that were there. We had a very, very large turnout that very first time. For the very first day, we had 1,500 to 1,800 people was the estimation. So I went down there and I created this boom, this 30-foot boom, and I mounted my camera on it. I was able to get an image of only probably about 500 to 600 people in the image, but everyone looking up, and it showed kind of the power of the amount of people that were there and the beginning of this Occupy movement, especially here in San Diego. From that image kind of inspired me to just keep going. Obviously that day I wanted to shoot as much as I could. Seeing that large of a turnout and so many people there, so many people that were so passionate, I got rid of the pole that I had made and kind of shoved it in the bushes and went about just shooting throughout the day. A lot of the images that you'll see on display here tonight, actually from San Diego, a lot of those came out of that first day. As a photographer, I shoot a lot better the more inspiring a situation is. So the more that's going on, the more intensity there is, the more beautiful things I see, the more I'm able to just kind of fire and really rapid fire and get some good stuff. So during that first day, because of the intensity, because it was so new, because it was such a kind of a surreal experience for me, I was able to capture a lot of good images that day. One of them being Mia. Mia is the black and white image of the girl at the Occupy, or in the Civic Center, I should say, looking out of frame with the signs in the background blurred. As a photographer, I got home that night and I reviewed the images that I had shot that day, and that particular image obviously jumped off the page to me. It instantly kind of hit me that this image is important. That is a 100% candid image that was just shot moments after a gentleman had given a speech that was very, very inspiring. So the crowd was really, really excited, very amped up about what was going on. Anyways, I took those few images, got home, and I was just completely invigorated about continuing to shoot and cover this movement. Normally I shoot landscapes and fashion and abstract photography. I've never done anything like this. But when I saw the images and when I saw what I was able to capture on that first day, I wanted to continue. I did a couple more shoots with Occupy San Diego. I then decided I wanted to go to Denver, kind of the middle city. There was a bigger occupation going on there as well. Went to the middle city, spent a couple days there, got some good images out of there and a couple of experiences that I had over there. Came back, edited a few images and got ready for the next thing. And the next thing was Manhattan to me. I wanted to go to the home of Occupy Wall Street and spend some time on the ground there in Zuccotti Park. I was so lucky and fortunate to spend that time in Zuccotti Park because 9 days after I left, Zuccotti Park was shut down and it's no longer located there as far as Occupy Wall Street. During my time there, I was able to do a lot of different projects. I was able to shoot and experience a very strange sensation where when I was inside the fence line, we felt like as occupiers or people that were part of the occupation were in a zoo or on exhibit at a zoo. There's thousands of people walking by every day taking images inward of us while I'm taking images outward of them and images inside Occupy. In that experience, I was able to capture a lot of different unique things from that small couple days I had there on the ground. And one of the things that I really, really enjoyed is the project that you see behind me, which is called Faces of Occupy. Faces of Occupy is where I went up to 20 individuals, spent a few moments with them, and took a very, very, very intimate portrait of those people, a handful of inches from their face, which is a difficult thing to do. You have to get comfortable with someone to get those type of images. You can see the wall behind me. It's a very, very nice experience to be able to experience all of these people at this resolution up close, or to be able to back off and to be able to see it as a whole. So these images are going to continue to grow. This body of work is going to continue to grow. Tonight we have 130 images on display. That being said, I have thousands more at home, and this body of work will continue to grow. I will continue to release images. So it's going to stay here in San Diego ideally for another 30 or 40 days. I'm then hoping to take this body of images and move them to Denver, which is where I shot the second group, so they can be on display in Denver for the people of Denver as educational, informational, images, and they can have a chance to experience them. After that, 60 days later, I'd like them to be in Manhattan. So the body of work is going to continue to travel, continue to grow. I'm working as hard as I can to make sure that people will have the opportunity to see and experience these images. One last note on this, that image I talked about with Mia, which is the black and white image, that image has become the face of Occupy for Innocence. Occupy for Innocence, you can go to occupyforinnocence.com and read a little bit about what it is. But Occupy for Innocence is something that we're going to be working with heavily here over the next 60 days and getting Occupy for Innocence, that image of Mia, in the hands of occupiers, not just nationwide, but worldwide. With the help of my assistant now, Kelly Revac, we're working very, very hard to make sure that happens. Glad you guys came out. Hope you enjoy the show and hope you enjoy the images. And thank you very much.